Majella O'Donnell, what kind of person are you?
Well, Barry, that's a very good question, especially at this moment in time, because I have a book out and it tells you all about the kind of person I was and have become, because I'll tell you they are two very different people.
Okay, it's all in your head?
It's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
And can I just say, it's all in the head doesn't mean that it's all your imagination. What I meant by that was your attitude to life is all in your head.
But if you go back to your childhood, there was a dark place in your head back then, your relationship with your father?
I had a very happy childhood. I was a very happy child, but I suppose like many fathers back in the 60s and 70s, my father was not demonstrative at all. He didn't show love, he didn't express it in any form, he didn't talk to us. You know, the most I would ever say to my father is, "Ma'am wants to know," or "Dad, your dinner is ready." We just didn't. He was this figurehead that was looked up to, respected. You didn't talk to him, you didn't bother him. It gave me a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
I tried constantly to get him to love me. I tried constantly to get him to show me that I was a good girl. You know, as a child, like I wanted to please him and impress him, and so unfortunately I carried that on into my relationships.
Did you find that you were drawn to men that reminded you psychologically of your father?
I don't know that they were like my father, because if anything, I would have avoided. I would have said, I want somebody that's nothing like my father, because I didn't like the fact that he was so cold. What it did was I carried on the pattern of wanting to please him, of trying to make them happy, of allowing them to control my life, or to control whether I was happy or sad or up or down. It was always in other people's hands, my life, and that was a silly thing. It was something I learned later on, that you know, you can't do that. You have to do it from within.
And as a consequence, you were sabotaging relationships
Absolutely.
before?
Absolutely. I had, you know, probably 4 serious relationships where, not all of them, but some of them certainly, I pushed them away because I didn't believe they loved me. So I tended to push them.
Did you feel you pushed your husband away? Your first husband?
What he said once was I pushed all the wrong buttons in him. So whatever that means. I don't think I did push him away, because I did believe that he loved me. Maybe he's the first person.
You talk in the book about his affairs. Do you think you pushed him into the arms of other women?
That's a weak man that can be pushed into the arms of another. You know, how do you push a man into the arms of another woman? For goodness sake, you know, if you've got problems, you deal with them. You don't run off to get into bed with another woman to solve your problems.
What was his rationale for cheating on you then?
I've no idea, and he never told me, and he never could explain why he did it. I believe it's wanting to know you still have it, that you can still pull the birds, that maybe I was too strong a person for him. Yeah, probably I was.
How did Daniel pull you?
How did he pull me is right. I don't even know that he did I pull him? Did he pull me? We pulled each other.
Modern. We live in a modern world. How did you pull Daniel down?
Yeah. Well, no, we met in Tenerife in a bar, my parents' bar, and he was on holidays with a couple of friends from home, and I joined them at the table, and we just kind of got on well. But I didn't think of anything. I never thought of it as you know, relationship material, because I was divorced with 2 children, and I knew Daniel was, well, no, let me rephrase that, as everybody thinks they know Daniel. I assumed Daniel, or my perception of him was this goody 2-shoes, quite boring, not much crack kind of person. So I certainly didn't think he was going to be interested in, I'm a bit of a live wire. So I didn't think of it in that way, but I thought he was great crack.
So it wasn't opposites attract, it was pretty much, he's similar to you in that sense, is he?
I know, it is opposites attract. Come on, for God's sake, we're not like each other in that
but
respect.
I thought you were saying
that.
I thought you were saying he's not a goody 2-shoes and boring.
No, but he's not the perception that I had of him. When I walk into a party, I'm straight in there into a room, I'm chatting to people. Daniel is much quieter, so we're not the same. But I'm saying he wasn't the person I thought he was going to be. He was much, He was very funny. He was interesting, you know, to chat to. But I didn't expect anything to come of it because
how did it develop
of our situation.
From there?
Well, he kind of said that they were going out the next night, and that I wanted to come with them, and they were going to this club in Tenerife, which is like a real, well, this is back now 14 years ago, but it's a clubbers club, you know, and it probably doesn't get going till start 2 in the morning, doesn't finish till 5, and I thought, you're going to this club in Tenerife, this I've got to see.
But you're not saying, Majella, you went raving with Daniel O'Donnell, are you?
I was raving with Daniel O'Donnell.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was. We were raving. Can you believe it?
But you weren't dropping E and
Not
blowing
quite.
on whistles and stuff.
Afraid not. No, didn't go that far. But no, we were on that dance floor, giving it, you know. And yeah, no, we got on great. And, you know, as we were dancing, he leaned over and he kissed me.
Is Daniel a good kisser?
Daniel is just, he's everything. Yeah.
You said earlier he's the purest soul you've ever met.
Yeah. He is the purest soul I have ever met.
How would he describe you?
If there is a heaven up there, he has his place in it.
Yeah. How would he more importantly, how would he describe you?
He would say I was feisty and impulsive, strong. I don't know. I'd love somebody to ask him that question.
You could help the country rise up like a rising
phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
You could sing us a song.
Oh, gee. Clear the old throat. I'll sing this for you, Barry. To
Thank you.
Recently married.
You're not going to make Daniel jealous, are you?
No, I don't think so. No.
Are you saying he's better looking than me?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she went away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.